There have been 350 house fires across the state so far this winter, with many blazes destroying homes. But firefighters say most have been saved due to working smoke alarms. Tonight in Rewind, Peter Byrne looks back at when the life-saving device became compulsory in Queensland and how the technology has evolved since then.
In 1993, THERESA SUTON and her children were saved from a devastating house fire at their Crow's Nest home on the Darling Downs. The family had installed a $12 smoke alarm, which alerted them to the blaze.
Without the smoke alarm, I don't think we would have got out.
The fire prompted the Queensland Fire Service to renew its campaign to make smoke alarms mandatory in all homes.
People who die in house fires have been affected by the smoke and the fumes that are given off from the situation long before the fire ever reaches them.
Smoke alarms have been around since the 60s, but less than half of Queensland homes had them installed.
Smoke alarm laws came into effect in 1993, and then they weren't compulsory. It was on a completely voluntary basis, and the fire service at the time advocated that people, or recommended that people install smoke alarms for their own safety.
Barry MALUGA has been fighting fires for more than 30 years. He knew something had to change after witnessing a horrific blaze near Gladstone in 1995, where a pregnant mother and her two sons died.
It was a cold winter's day. The family had been down to a Wonga Dam for the day. It was raining. They came home, they gave the kids a hot tub, and the kids went into the bedroom and were on the mattress, on a foam mattress, and for some reason the foam mattress caught fire and the young kids perished.
It was one of the worst years on record for fatalities in Queensland, with the rate climbing to 13 deaths per million people. But it wasn't until 2 years later that smoke alarm laws became stricter, requiring existing homes to have at least one 9-volt battery-operated alarm and new homes a hardwired device. By 2013, the number of people perishing in house fires had fallen to an average of 4.9 deaths per year. As it stands today, Queensland law requires all buildings built after May 2014 have interconnected and hardwired smoke alarms. Firefighters say photoelectric alarms are the most effective.
And we're advocating now that the photoelectric ones pick up the incipient pieces of combustion and pick up the signal earlier, and therefore you can give it an earlier indication.
And possibly save a life. This is Peter Byrne for 7 News.